Hi, my name is Jens. I'm one of the co-founders of Saturation, and I want to show you how you can start a new project from scratch. Up in the corner here, we have this new project button. Instead of choosing a template, you can actually just hit create project, and it'll automatically start you into a blank space. And why I want to show you this is to kind of just show you how Saturation was built and how you can learn how to create accounts and details inside of here. So let's just say, I want to call this Space Ranger Returns. If I was starting from scratch, some basic level of accounts that you can create is, let's just say that it's going to be pre-production, production, post-production. Say that's high level. We can even say one more for development. I can actually move line items around. So if I want to put this in any particular order, I can. What's cool about Saturation is everything starts out as a line item and then you can turn it into an account. So a line item is just basically that you can put all the details in line, and an account means that you can put it inside and you can add multiple lines in there. Once I right click and I hit expand, this is what will turn it into an account. So you can see here now I've gone inside of this development account, and kind of common practice is that you start with whatever the parent account was. So if it was 1000, we'll go ahead and go 1001. And let's just say that this is for script rights. Now, if I hit enter and I create a new line, you can see here that I've actually been able to auto increment based on what was there beforehand. Script writing and so on, right? Now, if I hit back to my top sheet here, you can see that my line item has turned into an account. And you can know that by it turning blue here, and now it says open, as well as it won't let you edit at this level anymore. And that's because you now have to edit it at the detail level here. But what it is going to do is total up here once I start putting numbers in. So we can just start doing that to all of them. So we can hit expand just to kind of show you quickly here. Now we've turned our whole top sheet into accounts. As we've gone here and created accounts, we actually don't have the ability to edit the details here anymore. So what you can do here is on every level, you can actually customize which columns that you see. So in this top sheet, let's say I don't need the contact, the fringes, the quantity, unit, and rate, and these multiplier, all the detail columns. And now you can kind of see it's turned into a top sheet. As I go on the second level here, you can see I still now have certain details, but let's just say I don't want something like overtime to show up here. You can customize that and change that for every level. Let's start putting in some numbers here. So I'm going to just say that my script rights is going to be just 1, and we're going to allow for up to $10,000. We can also choose a unit here, and we'll just say that this is a flat and that we are going to pay $65,000 for this script. And now you can see our estimate here has been starting to calculate. Now, if I go back to the top sheet, you'll see here now the total line here has updated to 75. So we can essentially keep doing that. So if we go to pre-production, let's just say we need to hire some producers, we need some working meals, location scouts, and so on, right? And we still want to kind of apply our numbering system here that we talked about. And then same, let's just say that, there's 3 pre-production days or something. You can see here that we have some more columns here. So this X column is a multiplier column. So let's just say we had 3 producers at 3 days. You could essentially do that as a quick way to expand upon that. The best way to do this though is you can actually still keep creating accounts inside of here. So if I wanted to further detail this out, what I can do is right click this and hit expand again. And it's basically now going to bring me to this now new producer account. And let's just call this 2001-1. And let's just say that this is my first producer, second producer, and third producer. And it's taken over the top line item that we had here, but now we're just going to basically remove this. And why this might be helpful is you might have negotiated differently per producer. Maybe one's at $9.50 and the other one's at $8.50. Now you have full kind of detail and control over what these line items look like. Same thing when I go back to pre-production now, this has turned into an account, and so now it's showing me just the total in this account. And again, if I go back to the top sheet here, we're starting to fill out and round out our budget here. Part of the reason why we built it this way is if you wanted to create a one-page budget, let's say you were doing a photography gig and you only have 6-7 lines, you could do that. Otherwise, if you have a commercial, you can take it, one step level down and be able to have your top sheet and then your different line items. Or if you're doing a feature and you need hundreds, if not thousands of line items, that's where you can essentially create sub accounts and you're able to further create more details. It's really agnostic to the type of project or production that you're doing. And that's high level creating a budget from scratch inside of Saturation. Saturation is the next gen budgeting tool that streamlines payments and actualization in real time.